Good evening, YouTube, and thank you again for joining me on my channel. I know this is another video of me just sitting here talking, but please bear with me. If you saw my first video, I said that I was planning on launching my YouTube channel in the spring of 2017, which is still a couple months away. Again, the reason is because I'm waiting to get my new camera, which will have editing software and the ability to make much better videos. But this is a good way for you guys to get to know me a little bit, and also for me to practice making videos, uploading them, stuff like that. So let me start by saying yesterday I had done a video, sort of a Q&A, and give you guys some information about me, answer some questions you guys might have. And one of the questions was about bike crashes and bike injuries, and I didn't really elaborate too much on that. So I wanted to make a video because someone had asked me to do a video maybe on like my top 10 worst crashes or worst injuries. So I wrote down 5 of them. They're not really in any type of order of severity. They're just crashes that happened in my career, and they're ones that were pretty serious. So let me start by putting up the disclaimer that BMX is not as dangerous as this video is going to make it sound. This video is about crashes that happened in the 90s and early 2000s, and action sports is much safer with the invention of things like foam pits and resi ramps. So that being said, let me get into this. I got it again written down on paper. First thing, broken collarbone. I have broken my collarbone multiple times, but there was a particular crash in Syracuse, New York, at the Syracuse State Fair, I believe it was. I had done a tail whip jump, completely missed the landing ramp, went off the side and caught just my back wheel on the top of the ramp, flipped over the bars, and smashed into one of our sound system speakers. It actually cut the power, so if you can imagine, all the sound stopped instantly, which made it much more dramatic in the moment. But I had basically shattered my collarbone in multiple places and had to go get surgery and stuff like that. So again, I will make a video someday all about, more detailed about crashes and injuries and sort of that part of my life. Like I said, I want this channel to be not just about BMX, but people wanted to see this video, so I am making it. Number 2 would be my left ankle. I was on tour years ago, and we were in Ohio, and I came across a skate park that I had heard about in magazines and stuff, and there was a contest that weekend. So since we did not do shows on the weekends, we decided that we would stay in that area, and I was going to compete in the pro class, and my friend who I was on tour with was going to do his normal stuff, which was do his laundry for the weekend, get hotels, all that kind of stuff, and I was going to stay at the skate park that night, which is a Friday night, and practice and get used to the skate park for the contest on Saturday and Sunday. I went for a truck driver. For anyone who's not in BMX, that is a 360 while spinning your handlebars 360 degrees over a spine ramp. A spine ramp is a 2 back-to-back ramps that go to a point. I basically overshot it, landed flat, landed straight down on one of my feet, and shattered my ankle. And I wrote down what got hurt. So I shattered the bottom of my tibia, my talus, and my navicular bones in my ankle. So it basically was like, felt like I stepped on a stack of crackers and everything just crumbled. Number 3, lacerated forearm. I've tried to look, you probably can't see the scar real good, but basically I lacerated my whole arm. The entire muscle came out. We had to shove it back in there, wrap it in a towel, rush me to the ER, and the muscle that had come out is called the anconeus muscle, and they stuffed it back in there, dissolving stitches, outside staples, and the nurse was actually super cool. Had to pull that tattoo face back together. She did a really good job, and to this day when I touch it, I still have numbness in these fingers. So definitely a injury that had long-term effects, but that was a pretty bad injury. It was one of the first times I had actually had part of my insides come outside. So there we go. Number 4, my right kneecap. I was at a skate park in my hometown, and I was riding. late at night one day with a bunch of locals, and I tried a fast plant over the box jump. My knee pad slid down my leg during the time that I was riding, and my knee went right to concrete from probably 7-8 feet and exploded it. My whole knee opened up to where you could see my kneecap, everything. The bursa exploded, which is the sac that goes either in front or behind your kneecap, I forget. I shattered the kneecap, and yeah, I had to be rushed in, and I guess 2 inches of the skin on my knee was kind of no good, so I had to cut that out, and the doctor went down inside my shin and up inside my thigh and had to pull muscles back together, sew it all, and it took about almost a year to get full range of motion back in my leg to bend like it used to. So that was a pretty serious one. And number 5 was this is the final one, and this is the crash that I talked about yesterday, which was the puncture to my armpit. My dog over here is going crazy. Yeah, so I put my handlebars, the whole grip portion of the handlebars, through my armpit and almost out my back. Like I had said in the other video, it was from a show that I did sort of last minute. I wasn't used to the ramps, and I was in practice, and basically my bike landed on the ground before me. I landed straight down to the bike, and the bars went through my armpit. Took out one of the arteries to my lung, and your body has 9 or 10 pints of blood. I lost 3 pints of blood. I was rushed to a trauma unit, spent the day in the trauma unit, getting a blood transfusion and a bunch of other stuff because it was a pretty serious injury in the area. It also did damage to my rotator cuff, which I had previously repaired, and now that is injured, and I have to get that re-repaired down the road sometime soon. So yeah, so those are the top 5 that I'm going to cover today. I know it's about BMX, it's kind of a gross topic, but again, these videos are for me to practice making videos for the YouTube channel and to create content for you guys to watch. So I hope you guys liked the video. Definitely give it a thumbs up. Leave any comments if you liked it or don't like it. If you have any ideas for a video while I'm shooting ones like this, if you have a topic you want to hear me talk about, let me know in the comment section, and definitely subscribe to the channel. That being said, I hope you are all having an amazing day, and I will see you guys next time.